Hello and welcome to our first video regarding Photoshop skills and features. If you have not already installed the new Creative Cloud applications, you'll need to do that now. Make sure you return to photo editing assignment number 3 and download the instructions you can download the instructions from there. Once you have that installed, you will want to go to your Launchpad and find the Creative Cloud app. Many of you may have some of the old licensed software that we've used. That is no longer available to us, so don't click Adobe Photoshop CC 2017. That won't work. You'll need to go to the Creative Cloud, and if you've installed it properly, you'll see Photoshop with an open button. Go ahead and click the open button, and we will open up the app. The first feature that I will be demonstrating is the crop feature. Cropping allows us to remove portions of a picture or an illustration so that we can focus on just one section of it. You will want to open one of the pictures that you saved to your original file folder. So go to your flash drive, the Multimedia Applications folder, Photo Editing, and Original Photos, and scroll through them to find one that you would like to crop. I'm going to use this one of a number of children that are trick-or-treating so that I can crop out just this young man here and his green pumpkin. Once I've identified the picture I want to use, click Open. Sometimes the feature that I've used before is still activated. If that's the case, just simply hit Escape. And we're going to be using this crop tool over here. It looks like an old-fashioned cropping tool. Prior to computers, individuals would need to crop photos, like hard copy photos, and they would use a tool that looks similar to this to allow them to get some 90-degree angles on their corners. Therefore, they use that as their cropping tool illustration or icon here. You simply click on that icon and then create a little rectangle over the portion of the picture that you think you want. It doesn't have to be extremely accurate. In this case, I kind of got off a little it's a little off center, so I'm just going to pull this over here so I get his whole green pumpkin and bring this one in a little bit on the right side, in a little bit, and maybe down so it's closer to the top of his hat. And once I have the section identified that I want to crop, I just simply hit Return. That allows me to get rid of everything else besides the section that I want to keep. At this point, you just simply go to File, Save As. You'll want to choose Save on your computer and find your flash drive. Go to Photo Editing, and this time let's go to Edited Photos. And we're going to label this one as Cropped. It's important that you label them with the feature that you're demonstrating so that you can use it later on in your final project. Make sure it says JPEG here. Sometimes it'll say Photoshop document. As we get farther along, you're going to be using layers and you may see something like Photoshop here. But once you're down to the final copy that you want to save, you'd make sure it's a JPEG and hit Save. Click OK. Once again, you can always hit Escape to get rid of those tools around there. And let's go back to your flash drive momentarily. And you'll see that in the edited photos I have the cropped photo. In your final project and for this particular assignment, you're going to have the original and the cropped photo. So my recommendation is that you go back to your original photos, find the one that you just cropped, copy it. Don't move it, just copy it. Go to Edit Photos, paste it in there, and let's label this one as Cropped Original. That way you have both of them in your edited folders ready to be either uploaded to Google Classroom or added to your final photo gallery. At this point, I want you to try cropping a photo of your own, following the instructions found on assignment 4.